Happy Wednesday, team. Hope you guys are having a great week so far. We spent a couple of days so far. What did we talk about Monday? We talked about the importance of M&E, prospecting into our base, specifically looking at that product set. I hope you guys had a phenomenal time doing just that, prospecting into your accounts and setting up some appointments for Dave and for Robert Wilson to sell on your behalf, really maximizing the amount of opportunity we have to sell, increasing the amount of time we have in our day when we have somebody selling on our behalf. It allows us to focus on other activities, but still at the same time elevate our ARPU, elevate our close ratio, elevator. Remember that knowing our numbers conversation from yesterday. Ultimately, I hope you guys are finding some benefit in these short little videos every day. It was incredibly important to me to stay engaged, even if not physically in office. Wanted to have an opportunity to maybe positively impact your day every day, even if it's just a 5-minute video that I had a chance to pre-record. With that said, today's messaging is around Sales Edge and the importance of Sales Edge. So I would encourage each one of you today. We've got a TNI day coming up here in about a week. Realistically, I hope each one of you have prepared for your test and improve. But beyond that, I want you to really internalize today the importance of the Sales Edge tool. There's a lot of benefit that lives within that tool, even down to when you answer the questions and go through the process. It tells you when, based on its analytics, it thinks that your deal is ready to close. I mean, let's just settle in for just a moment and think about how powerful that is, to have a genie in a bottle that you rub a lamp and you can say, hey, when is my deal going to close? I think it's going to close this month, but based on the answers to my questions, you don't think it's going to close for 3 months. I think that's a really powerful tool that we have at our disposal. I think it's an opportunity that we have to process our deals through that, even if it's at that minute of a level. Anything over $1,000, throw it in the tool. If for no other reason, it's going to give you a projected close date. Beyond that, though, it's going to help you understand some gaps and holes within your sales process with that customer. Have you decided, or have you uncovered the compelling event? How often do we go in with a compelling reason, or a reason that sure seems compelling to us, but maybe not resonating with the customer? So if we developed a compelling event, if we uncovered that with the customer, do we know their buying process? Do we know if they even have budget for the initiative, right? We're in an interesting space where hospitality is not incredibly cash rich, and we're seeing some incremental growth out of that, but ultimately we don't have a tremendous amount of funds in excess like we might have had in years past when budgets were a little bit bloated and occupancy was up and ADR was driving in a way that we had cash in our pockets at the customer level. All of that is something that we can help to uncover and discover within our opportunities as it relates to Sales Edge. It asks you a series of questions. Realistically, answer those 12 questions on every opportunity in your funnel. I need to say that more, probably, because we talk about 1,000 and above threshold deals, but in reality, answer the 12 discovery questions for every one of your opportunities. Fill that out, because I think if nothing else, it's going to help you understand holes and gaps within that particular sale. And you know what, if it's a $50, $60 ancillary upgrade that a customer is looking for, an upgrade from their HSD, to something else, they want to add a phone line, maybe a little bit less important, but ultimately any deal of true value that requires a salesman's touch or a saleswoman's touch, let's ensure that we're at least investing a little bit of time in Sales Edge. Now, we've talked about the importance of Sales Edge and the fact that we ought to be doing this on every opportunity, but the real question today is, how much time can you dedicate outside of that revenue generating activity time, right, outside of that prospecting time, outside of that time where we need to be following up with customers. And again, I understand the pressures that you all are under on a daily basis to not only meet customer expectations, but internal expectations. Those are tremendous, and they're conflicting oftentimes. But I will tell you, the importance of Sales Edge is not really at my level. It's not at Donald's level. It's not at Raj's level. It's a tool that was designed and developed for sellers so that you guys can have a really good picture into each specific deal in your pipeline. So find some time today. I don't know if it's 30 minutes. I don't know if it's an hour. I don't know if you've got a lot of work to do. Set aside 3 hours in your day to spend some time in Sales Edge, putting your deals in there, writing down what the compelling event is. It's okay to say you don't know. It's okay to leave that one as a red check box instead of a green. Be honest with yourself and leverage the benefit that is that tool. There's tremendous value in it at your level, at the individual contributor level, to be able to really inspect and understand where you're at within the sales cycle at any given time with any given customer. A couple of weeks ago, gosh, it's crazy to think it's been a couple of weeks ago at this point, we had an opportunity to sit down with Spencer Hillman, where he gave us a look at TeamView, which is a way that I can quickly and easily look at my entire team, but you guys all can individually look at your individual Sales Edge portfolio. So I would encourage you to spend some time in there. If you see a lot of stoplights missing, or you see a lot of no progress, you see a lot of items where it doesn't have that Sales Edge methodology selected at all, go in and fix that today. Today is an opportunity, and I'm giving you full permission to take a little bit of time outside of prospecting, take a little bit of time outside of customer follow-up, spend some time really working on the books. It's not because there's an audit coming. It's not because we've got to get our business right for a big acquisition. No, this is all about investing now so that we can grow incrementally later. So today is all about Sales Edge. Spend a little bit of time in that tool, or a lot of it at a time. If you've got questions about it, reach out to Spencer Hillman. He is really a subject matter expert on that tool. If you need a little bit more value proposition around the importance of the why you really should be doing it, reach out to Donald. Donald will give you a 5-minute spiel on why that's important. Ultimately, team, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the efforts that you all put into your own business, and then how that reflects on my business as well. I miss you all, and I look forward to seeing you real soon. Thanks.